ịnọ n'okwu, ego ịnọ n'okwu, ide ogbenye ọka gị njọ, chacha nwụlọ enwere nke ka mma. Now, some parents are just something else. Some parents are something else, you know. Sometimes, if you see the way especially these young parents, the way they behave, you'll be like, now, a child, a student will default in one way or another in school, and you will flog the person. You see parents fighting. Why must you flog my child? Don't you have any correction to give him or her? Okay, now another time, if a child should do something and because you wouldn't like to flog the person because of wahala, you decide to give the person maybe punishment to cut grass, or maybe to fetch water, or maybe to wash toilet. You will see the same parents crying, why must you subject my child to such a maltreatment, to such an inhuman treatment, telling him or her to go and wash the toilet and other stuff, another wahala. Now, if tomorrow you decide, okay, you won't flog the child, you won't tell the child to wash the toilet or cut grass, you decide maybe to force the child to stay for lesson, maybe to stay maybe 1 hour or 2 hours or even 30 minutes for extra curriculum lesson, just as a punishment, you will still see some people crying. Don't you know that my child is hungry? Must you keep him or her in the school? Do you want hunger to finish my child for me and other stuff? So the question now is, what is the best way to punish a child? What is the best way to punish a child? Because sometimes we have to ask ourselves this question. I'm saying this because of the things that is happening in the world today. How people are now, how the type of disrespect and the type of children we are raising these days is becoming actually quite alarming. And we have to do something about it. You have to do something about it, because sometimes I do wonder, I am worried the type of children we are going to have in the next 10, 15, 20 years. As a mother or as a father, before you go to fight for your child in school, maybe your child comes back and reports that he or she was punished. Before you carry your madness to the school to maybe question the teacher or the person that punished your child, first of all, ask the child, what did you do? If the child committed an offense that warranted that he or she must be punished, if you can punish the child, punish him or her on top of the one given to him or her. Or if you won't flog the person, if you won't flog the child, at least scold him or her. Let him or her understand that whatever that he did that warranted the punishment is actually correct. Now, don't give the child the impression that you are going to fight for him or her, that the teacher has no right to punish him, or that no one has the right to punish him or her. No, don't ever give a child that impression. You know, don't ever give a child that impression. Now, after you must have at least corrected him to understand that whatever that merited the punishment is okay. Now you can now decide to go and meet the teacher or the whoever that punished your child. Now, of course, encouraging the person, at least thanking him or her for caring for your child, and then begging him maybe to be considerate or to be lenient next time. But you see, the idea of carrying your child and taking your child to school to go and fight the teacher or to go and fight the person that gave him or her punishment because you love your child, you want to fight for your child, that is the most stupidest act ever. You know, as a child growing up,